Yeah, I'm doing well and feeling fresh because it has been raining since morning. And
Okay.
yeah, so the weather is nice. I'm enjoying the rain because I love rain. What about
Yes.
you?
I only love winters because summers also trouble me. Rainy season for a mother is also troublesome. Right?
Yeah.
So I enjoy rain, but not very much. I only like winters because it's easy to manage in winters. If you feel cold, you can go for blower or heater, or you can sit in your
Mhm.
quilt. But summers, like these days, it's really humid here.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I
and
can understand that. Yeah, it happens after rain, after a
yes,
good rain.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And in Punjab,
Mhm.
it's very suffocated, humid, and I would say hot like hell. And I just
Mhm.
hate hot summers.
Oh, okay, okay,
Mm.
okay.
Oh.
I watched that video on your YouTube channel. So I would like to know on.
Actually, I was thinking, should I go for a topic? And I have listed or chosen one topic. Also, I have a few sentences or a kind of common mistakes list, which we people usually make while speaking. So we can go for those. It will be beneficial for our viewers also. So you tell. Can we discuss those? Because I guess we have only 20 to 25 minutes now. Today I am not going to take you much time.
Mhm.
Right?
Okay.
So now you decide topic, general
Whatever you
discussion.
like, whatever you like. But before starting that, I would like to know a little bit about about your hurdles. I have a question for you that when you started your journey, like when you specifically your speaking journey, what were the hurdles you faced and how you tackled, how you overcame?
Okay. So one and the most difficult hurdle was only exposure, because I was good at grammatical concepts.
Mm-hmm.
I was a studious kind of girl,
Mm-hmm.
and the only thing was I whenever it comes to speak to someone, I just
Mm-hmm.
got very nervous that time, and I was sometimes it was a time when I wasn't able to speak a single word in front of anyone. So this was the biggest hurdle. And number two, I still I used to do, but I used to become overconscious. I started judging myself because I did not want to make any mistake. I always wanted to be perfect, because I never wanted people to laugh at me because of my communication skills.
Mm-hmm.
So these all common fears, over consciousness about yourself and a fear of making mistakes. So now I am just out of this cage. I have no fear of making mistakes or like being judged by people. If someone is judging me now, my point of view is it's their point of view or it's their problem. Let them just let them do, because they don't know my journey. They don't know
Yeah.
who am I actually and what are my struggles, what
Yeah.
the challenges I have faced. So
Mm-hmm.
now I am just out of all these kind of fears. And how did I overcome? The very first thing, I started practicing, be it in front, standing in front of mirror and speaking to myself. And
Mm-hmm.
when you don't have any other option, so this is the best option.
Yeah.
It always
Absolutely.
works. And second thing, reading aloud. So
Reading aloud.
yes, I used to take any book of my son's normal syllabus book, and I
Mm-hmm.
started reading aloud. And that thing provide me uh, understanding the formation of word, the structure, how we can, you know what, sometimes when we are speaking in our mind, we are quite fluent, even in dreams we are very fluent. But when it comes to
So true.
when it comes to realistic conversation, there are a few words which we are not able to pronounce in a correct manner. So many exaggerate, entrepreneur. So when you are reading aloud, it helps you to pronounce any word in a correct way. So
Mhm.
these tricks helped me, and still why I'm making videos or why I'm posting it YouTube, it's not that I want to become a YouTuber, or I just practice. I just want to be more fluent and more perfect with my communication skills. So it was a time, if I tell you about starting, when I started my making my videos, so I wasn't able to record myself because I used to get stuck.
Okay.
I used to get fumble. Now it's piece of cake for me. It doesn't bother me. So now record like make any short video for 60 seconds. It just I would say walk in the park for me. But now I'm working on idioms, phrases, and using them in my daily conversation. So that is the
Mhm.
reason I'm looking forward to you people, so that I can get that exposure, because you know what, it can be any language, until and unless you are speaking, you're not able to speak fluently. So
Absolutely.
here at home I'm not going to get that exposure. So that's the reason I'm
We have create this environment on our own,
yes,
like
yes,
uh,
yes. You are
mhm.
lucky enough because you are young. You are going college, or you are meeting so many people. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just sitting home. So,
I'm also not going anywhere. I have done my graduation, so nowadays, I am staying in here in a PG. So I'm just, yeah, I have just created this environment for myself online. Like now, people can connect with me easily, and I'm getting emails every single day. So I can say that that environment is there
yes,
for me.
or sooner or later you are going to do a job. Definitely, you are not going to sitting at your place. No, so that
Mhm.
would be a step forward to enhance your communication skills, to give yourself a good exposure. But I can do this much only, and that is the reason I'm doing the same thing.
Okay,
So
okay.
yes,
So
that's
your issue was really big, like you
hmm.
were afraid of making mistakes, and you had the fear of speaking with someone, and you were thinking about the judgments and only all those things. So
Yes.
you must be you must experienced some embarrassing moments also. So I would like to know if you can share.
Okay, so it wasn't I didn't have particular story where I feel where someone made me feel embarrassed. It was only
Mhm.
me. It was me only who was making myself embarrassed. You know, whenever like I was able to communicate in a good pace.
Mhm.
It was never
Mhm.
that I used to stuck more, or just I used to get blank. But that uh, what to say, I always wanted to be perfect, be it household
Perfect.
chores, be it
Mhm.
my communication skills. So whenever I got a chance to visit my son's school, so I just observed each and every teacher, how they were able to communicate or interact in a very good manner. So I felt demoralized or demotivated. They are speaking in a good manner. Why can't I? Why can't I? So this question always kept me motivated. So
Okay. Okay.
still today,
And your perfection mindset always
right.
holds you back. Yeah,
Yes,
like
yes, yes.
from speaking English fluently and confidently. That was
Right.
always there in your mind. Okay.
Yes, and
Mm-hmm. Got it.
one more reason, as I told you, I did masters in English. So there was a
Mhm.
time when it was my desire to work in a school or to join a school. But that
Mhm.
time, I never faced any rejection in an interview. But it was me only who was like, I never trusted myself, I would say. I always underestimated myself. So
Yeah.
now
It.
I don't do this. Now I don't do this, and now
Mhm.
this is my message to all of the viewers over there, specifically homemakers, because you know what? Once you are in like in limitation or restrictions, it happens. You will feel underconfident, as I felt, as I felt.
Mhm.
So because we don't get that importance, we are just taken for granted. If I talk about it is very naturally. It doesn't mean our family members don't love us. Doesn't mean that. But
Mm-hmm.
willingly or unwillingly, everyone takes us for granted.
Mm-hmm.
Mothers are homemakers, so we have our own desires, dreams. So
Mm-hmm.
somehow we just keep everything beside, and we are just busy upbringing in upbringing of our children, taking care of our husband, in-laws.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the reason many I can relate with so many women, so many women. But I would
Mm-hmm.
like to give a message that it's never that late. You can start at any time whenever you feel like, as I am doing now. So
Yeah,
always there is
absolutely.
a option, there is a chance always. There is
Mhm.
God gives you opportunities on a daily basis. So
Mhm.
just go for those.
Yes.
Don't think, don't never give up, never give up.
Yeah,
I would say
yeah, absolutely. I am totally agree with your point that we are the only one who are, holding us back,
yes,
judging ourselves, or, we are not believing that, okay, we can also do something else. We
yes,
can also
exactly.
add some values in people's life. Yeah, it happened with me too. When I started doing this kind of work, people started appreciating me.
Hmm.
And when I received an invitation from Josh Talk, I was like, seriously? Am I doing the right thing? Am I really, deserve that and all that?
Hmm, hmm,
Then
hmm.
my friends said to me like, yes, Rajni, you are already doing. And he was like, I always say to you, like, okay, you are doing a good work. You don't believe. I don't believe. I didn't believe at all. I was like, no, it's nothing. It's just practicing there and all. Then I received a lot of emails also. People were like, the way you speak, the way you carry your session. A person who doesn't know English at all, who
Yes,
cannot utter a single word, then also you make him very comfortable and talk to you like in front of you. We don't feel that
yes,
much fear and we don't feel that much nervous and all that. So then I thought, okay, something is there in me, and we always take ourselves very lightly. Okay, no, I don't know, or I cannot do and all that.
yes,
Once we do, once we have got reached that one thing, okay, after starting doing something, then we got to know from others only, okay, that we
exactly.
are doing something. Yeah,
But
that's
first we
it.
need
That you
to,
remove that thought from
yes,
your mind when you started.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
and we need to believe in ourselves. Like
Yes.
in my case, it is a reality. I was the one who never trusted myself. Even my husband, he always motivates me. My sister, she always motivated me, still motivates me. Yes, you can do that. I am the only one. No, no, it needs to be like this, and I am not that much confident. I'm not that much efficient. So it
Mm-hmm.
happens sometimes also. Now also it happens with me, but now I'm just trying to overcome it. So
Yeah. Even it happens with every single one. Every single one has to, fight for herself, for himself,
yes,
and has to give the exposure to ourselves. And we don't even know our potential. We need to give the
right,
exposure. Then only we get to know about our own potential. Okay, what we can do.
yeah.
Okay, let's start with the topic. Tell me the topic. What is your topic?
Topic, it was like I just, now I just wanted to know from, I have listed a few questions because you represent our youth. So I just want to know from you. It's about failure in life.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just find out. Huh. So my question, like, I have we have discussed how you tackle whenever you feel sad, or okay. So now I just want to ask you, what have you learned from your failures?
Tell yours. That what I have learned is there are many things. I learned many lessons from my
Huh.
failures. And the biggest failure was when I was, busy with my stuff, like I was doing my masters in Korean there. I was busy. I was like, quite okay. After doing masters, I'll appear for the interview and I'll get a job and then I'll do a job in a Korean company. But it didn't happen like that.
Okay.
Uh, Unfortunately, the lockdown was there in JNU itself first, then in our country also because of the lockdown, because of the pandemic. Sorry. So during that time, like everyone suggested to me, like start doing preparing for banking and all that. So I gave up. doing this masters, and I came back to my home and I started preparing for banking exams. At that time, I was really in depression. No one knows about that. I was in depression. I was like, my career is gonna ruin now. What would I do? I have done everything in Korean language, and I'm interested. I have a passion for languages. I cannot do this banking job, but that was my, you can say compulsion was there. Like you have to do. You don't have any other option. What would you do? Kind of. But then, while preparing for the banking exams, I got attached with the tutors, with teachers, especially with Nimisha Bansal ma'am. She
Oh,
teaches English.
I know.
Yeah. So one day, her father passed away, and after just 2 days, she started taking classes. And I was like, oh my god! At her like met at her place, like her mother parents' place, her father died, passed away only 2 days ago, and after 2 days, he started taking classes, and it was really, you know, touched my heart, and it
Yes.
was like how she can, like, if we assume for ourselves, we
Yes.
cannot. No,
Oh.
she was crying. The tear was still in her eyes, and I was inspired. Since then, I like, if they can do this much for their students, that's why I have this, a fire in
Yes.
me, like to do
Mm.
something for girls, for housewives who are struggling to learn this language. And I had already the love for the language. Then again, for especially for reasoning, there was a teacher. Still, he is teaching reasoning. Punit Kumar Sharma. Yeah. So he met an accident and he lost his this like fracture was in right hand. He started practicing with the left hand. He didn't know how to write with the left hand. He started practicing with left hand, and within 2 days he was back. He was like, let's start. And I was like, oh my god, this is
What's
crazy
going on?
people. Yes, and
Right.
teachers always have this passion, and we
Yes.
should always have this passion. This was the first thing, that if you are teaching, if you are in
Right.
this profession of teaching and
Yes.
helping people and adding value in their life, you have to be passionate. And by seeing your passion only, the student will get motivated. This was the
Obviously.
first thing I learned from. I don't know about banking, but that are the things that I learned. Oh my god, these people are like, wow, this passion. And that's why I keep, uh, keep motivating myself, keep
Mm.
saying myself, okay, you have to be very energetic, calm, and it's your my responsibility to make
Yes.
other person very calm, and they can express whatever they are feeling, bad or good, or if they are feeling nervous, or they are feeling happy, whatever. And I always wanted to help. So from there I got this lesson, okay, you have to be very passionate about your dreams, about your passion. And again, Ashish Arora sir, he teaches mathematics there for banking. You must have heard about him
Yes.
too.
Yes.
He has written a book 59 or 69%
I
kind of.
don't
I
know, but
haven't
I
read.
have. Yes.
Yeah, I haven't read. I would like to read that. So once he shared other thing, that if something that you have started is not working out,
Mm.
after some time you should have the courage to stop doing that and pursue something else.
So
Find
that
your
was, I'm
something
interrupting
else.
you. That was my second question. It's been said that you should never give up, never give up. But for how long? If you're not getting success
Yes.
in one
Yeah.
field, so for how long we are supposed not to give up? So I got my
Exactly.
answer without asking my
Exactly.
question.
Yeah. I have been preparing for 2 years. Then he made a video that was still, I guess, on YouTube. He made, if you were preparing for 2 years and now like this is not your cup of tea and you are not interested in this, then don't waste your time.
Right.
Whatever is your interest, go for that. If you have this confidence in you, like, okay, you can make something out of it, then go for it. After watching that video, I know that video, maybe many people have watched that video, but only few have this
Yes.
courage to take.
Mm.
Then I left everything behind, like banking. I took my 2.5 year almost. So it was really a huge time for me.
Mm.
I invested in that. And the thing was, I knew that I'm not a person who can do a job, a person who can does a job in bank. This is not my cup of tea. I like languages, I like to add some values in people's life and all that. I want to explore, I want to enjoy myself also. So that's why I just, left behind, leave, yeah, left behind. Okay, so
Okay.
this is the second lesson I learned from my failure. That was failure. I was not getting any job in bank,
Yes,
but I
exactly.
switched my career. I explored new things. I started working on my skills. So some people are, some students are, preparing for 5 years, 8 years,
Yes,
like badly. Why? If the thing is not working out for you,
working,
just
just let
switch,
it go.
explore
Right, right.
something else.
Something,
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So
And
yes.
second thing also, I want to tell to the parents, sometimes if a student wants to change, the
Mm.
pressure is there that holds back.
Yes,
You know,
right.
he 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 cannot, collect the courage to take, to step out from that responsibility, because the family member or parents are just saying to her, you have to
Right.
get this job, you have to get this job. So my father did a fantastic job here. When I asked him, like, papa, this is not my thing and I want to do something related to languages, I want to teach English, spoken English, I'm interested into that. My father was like, okay, if you feel, if you have this confidence that you can do, then go and do whatever you like.
Give it a
So this
try.
is the best thing I guess my father did for me, and I am really lucky and privileged to have this
Yes.
have this kind
So
of
it's
parents.
I
Yeah, this is
always
how.
used
Yeah.
to tell my whenever I have a discussion with my husband. So my dialogue is like anyone, any person whose parents who has the support of his parents, he is
Yes.
always blessed. He is always successful, not only financially but as an individual.
Mm-hmm.
He would be a sorted person. So
Yes.
family support of your family is necessary. Very
Yes.
it's a yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Only then,
and
because then you
yes,
don't have the pressure of getting a
right,
job, because it's
exactly.
not possible to have a job to everyone, because many
Yes,
people are learning, many people are preparing for the same exam,
same
and
exam,
for
right?
many years, like 5 years, 3 years, 8 years. So this is like crazy. I cannot do that. As you know, I have this thought also in my mind, like I am from Navodaya, from JNU. I can think out of the box. Why I
Yes,
am also following the same path like many people are following already.
right.
That's why I did this, and I took this was a riskiest activity you can say I have done for me. But yeah, it turned out very well, and now I think I'm doing well.
Okay, okay. So I have one more question. I hope we are not running out of time. Only
You
last
can
question.
ask. Yeah,
Huh.
yeah.
So how do you see Rajni after 5 years or 6 years or
5 years.
something? Huh.
I I don't know the exact, but I see Rajni as thriving person, as learning a lot of new things, and got success in this field. However, I am the person who want to follow the path which is already shown by the universe, and in future also I would love to follow that path only. But my passion towards languages will definitely be always there in me. I would always love to, teach people. I would always love to add values in people's life. This is one thing. Second, I want to thrive already in YouTube career. That is my other thing. That is my love. I love my audience. This is, because my audience is personally connected to me. People
Yes,
just talk through YouTube only,
yes.
and here I talk to my audience one on one. So
One
this
on
is like another attachment towards
one.
my audience, so I wanna add more values in their life. So thriving Rajni, and still a Rajni who doesn't have ego, and I don't want egos and all that. After
Yes.
becoming a big YouTuber or after achieving big goals, people have this egoistic attitude and kind.
Mhm.
So I pray to God to like just
Okay.
don't
You
give
always
these
want
kind
to
of
be
egos to
humble
me.
and down
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I
That's
want the
very
same
nice.
blessing.
That's
Yes.
very nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's your order, my command. If we are running out of time, we can end the session.
Yes, yes. It's
Okay.
already 27 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it was
sometimes it happens when I speak to someone where I can, relate the vibes, when I can, talk very comfortably. Then we don't know how the time
yes,
flies.
time flies, right? No. Okay. So
Yeah,
I feel privileged and I feel lucky that I am getting a chance to speaking with you, and like you people just refill me. So yes, so
thank you.
that's very nice, and you're really very like as I approached you for another session, and you just messaged me, okay, go for it for 5 or 6. So it was really thoughtful of you, and keep up the great work. My best wishes, all my prayers are always with you, and
Thank you.
love you.
Thank you so much.
Take
Thank you
care.
so much.
Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye bye. I really enjoy talking to you again. Thank you.
Bye bye. Thank you.